Onegaishimasu. It is the Monday after Greek Easter, and obviously, since Zoe's family is very, well, they're Greek, they're Cypriots, and boy, did they put out a sprig for us. So, oof, it's going to be a bit of a awkward, difficult start to the morning. All right, let's get started. Swing the arms forward. And swing arms backwards. And one forward, one back. And the other way. And cross it up. Good morning. One up, one down. Alright, arms are a little bit warm. Shoulders are getting a little bit warm. Elbows. About 14 degrees in the dojo. It's not too cold, not too hot either. Turn the hips. Other way. Today I'm using kettlebells and double-handed chishi, Ethan, and maybe a flat kettlebell to do a little bit of legs. So yeah, good morning everybody. See, right. You need tips on roundhouse kick. I have a video on roundhouse kick, go look for it. It's the quickest way to help you out. You need a bag, punch bag to kick, that's the most important thing. A kick bag to kick. And then you got to work on the pivot. That's roundhouse kick in a nutshell. Kick. Punch it. One more. Sanchin. Yes, Sanchin, and more Sanchin. It's the foundation on which a lot of Goju karate is built, and Sanchin and Tensho are in many ways, our core kata. So if that's the focus of your school, then your other katas and your approach will be one way. If your core focus is maybe Gekserechi, Geksereni, then your movements will go a slightly different direction. If everything is about Gekserechi and Geksereni. A dojo that is not doing Sanchin and Tensho in Goju is not doing Goju. It's just a humble opinion I have on it. Everything starts and ends with Sanchin Kata. So yeah, let's get started with some small kettlebells. Okay, small kettlebells. I know the Puritans out there are like, why on earth are you training small kettlebells? We are replicating the movements of a device or a training apparatus called the Ishisashi, and that is just working specifics of our karate to help us improve. What I have felt in the last month and a half is a change in how my shoulders work and how my, let's say my punch will work, or how the movements from Cypher and Superumpe and Seisan will work when I have been working with Ishisashi. So a definite shift in how your body feels when you do karate without the weight afterwards, because the inherent strength is increased. Okay, so if you have the space, that's about 10 punches, okay? I'm working on the idea of Sanchin Daini after the third punch, back, cross, foster lock, punch, but also tight. I see sometimes people go, try have that feeling. Keeping the shoulders down, don't lift the shoulder or punch. using the shoulder. All right, we do have to train that shoulder strength when you bring your arm up and you punch over something, but the best thing then is actually the bag. All right, yeah, everybody likes asking me to hit the bag. You have to wait a while for that. Shoulders are feeling really sore. Yes, I know Tensho. There's a whole bunch of videos on Tensho as well. Go look at our video feed. So it's a fantastic clip from OGKK Spain. And they just simply called Goju. It's about 5 minutes, and you get to see this exercise there. Took a little bit of skin off of one of my knuckles working the other day, where there is very little protection because of the gloves that I wear. And kettlebells rubbing on it. Ish. Not everybody's got a little dinky device that looks like this, an iron, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The person is looking for more washigiri. This is kind of the sort of exercise to help you get a higher kick, just working on getting your knee up higher. It applies to 90% of our kicks, all high kicks. The better the knee lift and the more flexible the hip girdle, the better things will be. Gee. Balance. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the bad leg, by the way. 6, 7, 8. That's fatigue. But we're gonna worry about this knee. 9 and 10. I'm just doing a few exercises just on specifics, and then I'll get around to doing more generic workout stuff. It's to improve one, this kind of thing, which is your Sanshin, Tensho, Seisan, Superumpe, Sansaru, open hands, distortion, katas. Kurumfa, or Seisan and Superumpe, I did earlier, or a more basic breakdown, Cipher, and then the knee lift, Cipher again, Kansetsugiri, 1, 2, katas like Seisan again. So from time to time, you have to train a little bit more carefully because you're trying to work on technical stuff with the weight. And then some of the workout tends to be just big, large muscle groups working out. Essentially getting a hard, heavy-duty workout. All right. Okay. Finslayers, Tensho is the last kata in the syllabus technically for Goju. I'll show you something rather. Hopefully you guys can see it up here. That is, that way. That is our kata list. And so that kata list is for most Goju schools. There are schools that have extra kata, but if you look at that list, right at the bottom is Tensho. And there is the terminology sometimes used in Okinawan or Japanese of a Kehon kata, a Kaishu kata, and a Haishu kata. Tensho is a Haishu kata. Alright? For me, I've always struggled with the interpretation of what Kaishu, Haishu, and Kehon means because I've heard different things and sometimes different things from the same sensei. So the way I would view it is that your foundation of your karate, everything is Sanshin. Your application katas will be everything from Giksare Edge to Superumpe. And Tensho is an overall like control, synopsis, balancing kata. Sanshin, I think, teaches you how to block and how to punch. Tensho teaches you more shuke. Alright, that's like my pragmatic way of viewing it and trying to interpret it. So I hope that helps you. Right, let's get on. We're trying to get a workout going now. Building a sweat. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'll start on this side. Okay, so most people don't have one of these. Maybe a plate weight, maybe a kettlebell. And what I have here is a large jar that was once protein shake filled with cement. It has a curtain rail, nice and thick, all right, as thick as we could find. Push through it to give us a double-handed shishi. So most of the time, everybody just practices 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, but there's a lot of work similar to a kettlebell with it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Short breaths. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try and activate your stomach muscles so that you're not pitching forward and backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boy, shoulders are burning. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. We have an exercise that we do to try and loosen our hip joints. And oopsie, it looks something like this. Oh. Often you come into the dojo and you see I've got a couple of senior black belts and they're just kind of bouncing around, getting used to the weight and straightening their backs and getting their hips and their knees, everything nicely aligned. 10 more, hey? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feels totally different. Weird. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. My shoulders are tight. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, and 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. I'm watching the clock. Timed rest. And do the same thing again. Try to see if we can get to 30. Alright? Before we fatigue out. Hey, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. We should get to 42, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Time. Okay, 38. One more set. Try to hit 38 again. Try to push for 40. Ready, set. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bingo! Shoulder movements are super important. Strengthen the shoulder joint. I think in all martial arts, the stronger that joint is, the better. Punching, grabbing, grappling, throwing. Alright, somebody asked if I know Tensho. Normally finish off with a couple of Tensho katas. You can follow along. Tensho. There are slightly longer versions of Tensho. You can add in an extra punch, you can add in an extra one of these if you want. When I trained with Sensei Chinen, we had a longer version. So Jindakan International is more something like this. Tensho. One in static there. So 3 of those, 2 of these. And then for a little while I trained in a more Japanese-based Goju group, and their Tensho was shorter. Okay, so theirs was more Tensho. And then there's something called Sanjun Tensho that is kind of what Yamaguchi Sensei was doing when he did Sanjun Daini. So the stepping from Sanjun Daini, 3 forward, turn, 3 back, turn, couple of steps forward, then Tensho Kata. From there going forward, back, back, and then back, back. So a very long version. So when you look at Tensho Kata and you want to do a particular type, have a look what your sensei says. Always default to what your sensei, your dojo, your federation says. That way you get the best out of it. That is it for Monday morning's workout. The workout after Greek Easter. Trying to burn off all that good food that the family made. Wherever you are in the world, have an awesome day. Have a fantastic week. Arigato gozaimasu. Sayonara. It is 6 o'clock. Time to go wake up kids. Cheers everybody. How many kilograms is the metal ball? Today I trained with a 12 kilogram kettlebell predominantly, and I think my double-handed chishi is about 16 or 18 kilograms. Have a bigger one hidden away in the dojo as well. That's it. Cheers. I'm out of here.